Last time on the Skeleton Crew.
The Kepler 12 bursts out of hyperspace, chugging along over Tatooine, and it begins its descent.
We have to meet with the Port Authority here. He's probably going to want to know all this stuff that we're transporting.
What should we say is in the cargo?
Scrap metal.
All right, we'll see if they buy that.
Maybe we should try to find our contact.
Where are we supposed to meet Riyadh?
Yeah, I think he's in Angerhead.
Why the heck are we in Tashi Station then?
Feeling more than ever like I could just use a drink, I start heading towards the cantina.
We're interested in finding some transportation to Anchorhead.
Jago should be able to help you out. As you're leaving, you do see a pair of Nikto who are pretty well decked out.
Is their intention pretty clearly hostile?
Guns are out.
One of them, yeah, their guns are out. You score a
Fucking
clean
Kiso,
headshot, and the guy falls.
And then I just kind of gaze over at Wes, like, did you get your guy? Oh, no.
I come in with a swing for my stun baton, not really trying to hit him, but just distract him, and I miss.
That's a good way to put it.
And then I roll on the ground, pop up on a knee, and take aim and shoot.
Both Sskogga and Wes look over at you, and then they look over at the guy, and he looks down at his chest, and there's this blaster hole, and he falls down dead. Bog comes out of the hangar looking a little panicked. Well, I say you've also found out that this place isn't as friendly as we hoped.
Yeah, Bog, I'm honestly having a little trouble understanding why you brought us here.
Just come with me. I have to show you something. So Bog leads you three into the hangar to the crates. As you can see, they're open mostly, and the contents are strewn across the floor. There's about 8 mutilated bodies on the ground around the crates.
Wow, Bog.
Yeah,
you
can I
did
start the
all
slow
this?
clap again?
Bog is like wiping down a vibro sword.
Hey, remind me not to cross you.
Nice job, Bog.
He's being very quiet, uncharacteristically so, as he strolls over to the largest of the boxes. And he just kind of points and looks like he almost gives a little shiver, and he takes a few steps back. As you three approach it, it just looks like a pile of scrap metal inside the box, but there's almost an audible hum inside your heads, and you definitely feel a weight.
Anyone else feeling that?
Yeah, I'm gonna dig through this for a second.
The
So I'm
cargo
gonna
must
start-
be a gravity generator. It feels heavy.
Oh, is it a literal weight? I thought it was kind of a
I have no idea.
force weight, maybe some sort of force sensitive thing in there. I start digging through the scrap metal. to
So
see
as
what
you
we
get
can
really
find.
close, roll a constitution check.
1. It's 2 minus 1, so it wasn't critical failure.
Oh, okay.
But it's 1.
So as you take a step, you attempt to take a second step, but you literally can't. You just physically cannot go closer. It's like something subconscious in your body won't allow you to move.
All right, then I turn around and I'm like, yeah, guys, I ain't got this one.
Wes, what's the matter? It's just a pile of scrap.
And I start approaching it.
Okay, as you draw closer, roll a constitution check.
18.
You're able to, pass the threshold that Wes was unable to go past. But you do feel just this sort of mental and emotional weight on yourself.
I feel feelings. I'm not used to this.
Will thing? This is Constitution.
Well, that's gotta be really weird. I just wanting to
something
know
about
what
the
this is
Force.
like. I also attempt to approach, and
It's really freaky, man.
as I get closer, I 9.
So you're able to step a few steps closer than Wes was, but not as far as Sskogga, until you're suddenly gripped by an unexplainable sense of fear.
Does this fear feel familiar, like from my hometown?
You definitely feel like there's a presence of the Force here. You can't pinpoint what it is, and it's not entirely familiar given your experience with Jedi in the past. So you wouldn't be led to believe that it's something of the Jedi.
Okay. Ooh. All
I
right.
love
I
that
just
too.
back
So
away.
am I like at the pile, or
Yeah, you're like 3 feet away from it.
so can I like start like sifting through it, or
Mm-hmm.
okay? Then I do that. I try to figure out what's causing all the weird stuff.
humbug.
You're taking away bits and pieces of metal that are getting heavier and larger. And it's not that they were large pieces of scrap metal, but as you're digging them out, it seems as they were fused together. And then eventually you reach one that's just a large, it's basically a block, but it's, all jagged and one because it's fused scrap metal. And you're able to pry it out. It's about 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. It's a nice cube-ish. And as you hold it in your hands, you feel drained. And you feel as if it's almost sapping the strength from you. And if you hold it for much longer, you might just drop it.
Bog, what is this?
I don't know. Genvisk sold it to me. He stole it from Lugo, who, you guys were working for not 4 days ago. And
Forgot
then
about that.
Lugo's a jerk.
and I was supposed to give it to this Riyadh fellow in Anchorhead, but Fisk told me don't land in Anchorhead. They'll be waiting for you in Anchorhead. And so here we are in Tashi. But then they came. They still knew. I don't know who they were. I mean, you can take a look for yourself. I've never seen people like this.
Do we have to bring this with us to Anchorhead, or can we bring Riyadh here?
At this point, I don't know what would be easier, finding a man we've never met or taking a block of who knows what.
Well, I don't like the looks of that stuff, and I would be totally a-okay just leaving it here.
Do we have like a box? Maybe like a lead box?
It came in a box.
I was going to say the
Sskogga.
one you just took it out of, possibly.
Let's just put it back in there.
And I go and I move to put it back in the box.
You do so.
And I put the lid on.
Put the
And
box
you seal it shut.
on the ship.
Is
Let's
anybody
go,
else?
Fred.
Are you guys still feeling a little queasy?
I backed away quite a few steps, so I'm feeling all right, I think.
Yeah, you're feeling fine. It's just like sort of now in the back of your head. There's just like
I go around and just take a look at the other boxes, trying
just
to see
scrap metal.
Just scrap metal?
Mhm.
All right. Here's what I think, guys. We take that box. Let's put that in probably our smuggler's hold in our ship. And we can just leave the rest of this stuff out here. If anyone comes...
Oh,
and-
we sell it for scrap. I mean, we brought it all this way.
Right, we can sell it. But I'm just saying while we go and look for the guy. Well, we might as well sell it. And then we can rent some speeders and go
I mean,
check
there's
out
got to be a
Anchorhead.
scrapyard somewhere here.
You'd
As
think
small
so.
as this town is.
So
Yeah.
I go to computer real quick and I start looking up
The
and I go
holonet.
the holonet, and I go and I look up scrap yards near me, and I look up their hours and if they do free pickup.
Also, if they're accepting our type of scrap metal.
Yeah, I go to the website to check everything out so we don't waste our time.
So the hollow site, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. What a cash. Yeah, I go to the hollow site, because Sskogga's crafty like that.
The only one here that you can find is called Terran's Trash, and it's just around the corner, and it's open 24 hours because it's mostly run by droids.
Do they do free pickup?
No.
Okay, guys, looks
There's
like...
a 25 credit per ton fee.
Okay,
They don't have free pickup, guys. We're gonna have to haul it ourselves.
All right. Do we leave?
yeah.
We casually brush past the bodies lying in the street that we
It's
brutally
Tatooine,
shot.
please.
And, head towards the...
Yeah,
car station.
as you step out of the landing bay, Main Street looks normal again. There's a drunk stumbling down. There's 3 or 4 people talking and chatting. There's another half a dozen shuffling through. No one's really paying attention to the bodies.
Oh, wait. So the bodies are still there.
Oh, yeah.
I go and check them just to see if there's anything on them that might be like a note or an
Oh, they've been
order
stripped.
already. Dang it.
Yeah.
I should have taken one of those bandoliers when we had the chance.
Shame. All right. Carrying on.
So Terran's Trash is unmistakable. You see a large junkyard just of like compacted trash cubes. There's a lot of loader droids and gonk droids and astromechs going around. And then you see looks like a pretty crappy looking stand. It's like a makeshift metal thing. Imagine like a child's lemonade stand, but made out of ship pieces. And there's a protocol droid standing behind it it's just like a blank visor, but then there's like a happy face painted on it.
I walk up to the droid and I'm like, hey, I've got some scrap.
Welcome to Terran's Trash.
Hi. I'd like to sell some scrap.
How many?
How much? It's 4 tons.
4 tons. Many.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Is there a human exercise? Okay, yeah, we're going to need some pickup. How much are you offering for 4 tons?
25 credits per ton per pickup.
How much are you offering to buy?
Scrap will be inspected upon arrival at Terran's Trash.
Sure, but I'm not paying for the... Do I have to pay for the pickup before or after the scrap is evaluated?
Before.
All right, we'll do it.
Fine.
I hand over 100 credits.
You guys weren't speaking his language.
Yes.
I know how to barter with these guys.
It's a droid.
You're a droid.
I'm not. That's the whole point.
So a few astromechs wheel out carrying like repulsor lift wagons, basically.
Did we give all of our credits to someone? I thought we gave all
Yeah,
of
to
them.
me. I got like 4,000.
All right, subtract 100 off of it.
Yeah, so he swipes your chit, and the droids come back with the 4 boxes. You know, it goes through a little processing. You know, it goes on a little conveyor belt, goes back, and it only takes like 10, 15 minutes or so. And the protocol droid comes back, and he makes an offer for 670 credits
Let's go
Total?
talk to him.
total.
670 total.
That is the agreed upon price.
No, we didn't agree. I'll tell you what. We'll cut you a deal. 670 per ton per pickup. You gotta speak the language.
Roll a persuasion check. I just want to see how this pans out.
Droids? I got 2.
To answer your question, no, you can't. At least you can't. The droid, you know, with its
Hey, do you have some
stupid
character?
smile.
I do, but I don't think I can just hack into this droid right now.
Can he just hack into a droid right now?
No, there's a security cameras everywhere.
Yeah, like
I can shoot them.
guys, it's like going to a self checkout. You can't ask for a discount at a self checkout.
800 total.
That's good.
Total, no.
800 total.
670 per ton, guys. That's what the deal was. No, was that what the deal was? No,
670 per ton per pickup was the agreed
Why would
upon
you say
price.
per pickup?
I'm speaking the language.
All right, I lean over. I lean over to Sskogga and I say, "Hey,"
Wes, let me handle this.
I just kind of whisper to you, "Tell him 1,000. Tell him we'll bring him like another ton later."
So I feign washing my hands and shaking them on the ground as I turn around and walk to the front.
You got some dirt on your hands there, Wes? Or
Reminds me of this guy, Pontius Pilate, but, you know, they're back from, Trandosha. So, 670 was the agreed upon price.
How did we arrive here?
Was Wes gonna do something?
No, Wes was like, you know what, man? You talk to the freaking droid and try to persuade
Oh,
it.
you were washing your hands.
I
in
was
the
I was
situation.
feigning washing my hands in the
Okay.
situation and walking
I
to the
was
front
like,
of the
what the
store.
heck are you doing?
I thought he was getting ready to like walk up to the droid and
No,
Listen
no.
here, droid. No.
This was just me like, you know what, guys? It's all on you. I'm out of here.
Terran's trash will settle on 970 total.
do it.
Do it. That is the agreed upon price.
So you guys are getting 240 credits per box, basically.
Sure.
You take it all.
That's how you do it.
All right, I'm out of here.
I've already left.
Just gotta speak the language.
All right, so little team powwow here, guys. We need to find this Riyadh character
In Anchorhead.
in Anchorhead. There's some speeders.
Yes.
We could rent some speeders, go to Anchorhead. We could fly the ship into Anchorhead, but Boggs said there's people waiting for us in Anchorhead.
Because there weren't people waiting for us here.
But
Right.
speeders are more low profile.
But we also have a cannon on the ship.
But what if they have cannons on the ground?
They could have cannons. I'm in favor of speeders.
All right, we can do the speeder,
Let's
but you
take
have to
the
remember
speeders.
this guy's price are freaking nuts until you haggle him down.
Tell you
So
what.
don't take him at first.
And just so, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we go at separate times, like leave an hour apart from each other so we don't show up all together? Or should we just show up together in case a fight breaks out immediately?
Okay, I think I need to go with somebody. I don't actually know how to drive a speeder.
That's also true. Okay.
I think we should just all go together.
Fair enough. We walk to the speeder shop.
Off to the right of where the landing bay is Jago's little speeder emporium. As you walk over, there's the large man sitting in a lawn chair type setup. Got a little umbrella, sipping who knows what, little bubbly drink. And he kind of just looks at you guys. Yes.
I turn around real quick and I'm like, hey guys, how long is it to Anchorhead via Bantha?
A bantha?
Yeah.
Banthas are good for two things only, Wes. Food and putting your head in the dung. It's a common prank on Trandosha.
All right. So he says yes, and I'm like, we, sir, are interested in renting a speeder because
How many do your speeders hold?
It depends on what you want.
We need a 3-person speeder.
Well, I don't have any 3-persons.
Do you have a 2-seater speeder with a trunk?
I have a 2-seater speeder without a trunk.
Do you also have like a little a skateboard somebody could hold on to the back with?
Oh, he gives a big yawn, stands up out of his long chair, goes over to this speeder bike that kind of has like a sidecar look thing, slaps the hood. This baby gets you from Dashi to Anchorhead to, whatever the stupid Hutt palace you want to go to. This thing will get you there. Look, and you there, funny looking one with the mask.
He's talking to you, Iso.
Yeah, I am.
Yes, sir.
Look, you look like you know your way around a vehicle. I got this nice Losan Industries swoop, just got in 2 days ago, lightly used, just a bit of blaster scars, nothing serious. Runs like it runs.
I'll take a look at it.
He takes you over to the swoop. It's got the cockpit, and then in the front it has the 2 large sort of quote unquote wings that come out heading forward. Yeah, take a look. If you want it, you want it. If you don't, you don't. You can walk. It's fine.
All right, so just let me get this straight. He wants to give us that 2-seater and the swoop so we can all...
Yeah, if all 3 of us want to go, I think that's going to have to be the deal
All
here.
right.
Hey,
Well,
man, so you like a renting? How much is this to rent these things out?
Usually I just sell and buy.
Is this the part where
Yeah.
he pulls out a piece of chalk and starts writing numbers on the wall to see what the prices are?
Well, the official price is
Are you making a reference to the Christmas Carol? Is that what that is?
In the meantime, I'm inspecting the swoop
He's
bike.
inspecting, and I'm talking to the guy, and he's like, but surely you can make an exception just for us. We only need them short term. Rent them to us. We're going to return them in pristine condition. And that way you don't have any of this, busybody buy and sell type stuff. It's only going to be good for you.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, look, this Losan, I like it. I like it a lot. I don't like it that much, though. So I'll part with 50 credits a day
50 credits a day, you say.
on the swoop. However, this other one, this Aerotech, it's nice. And look at that sidecar. That's teal color. Kind of points over his shoulder at it. He'd slap the hood if he were next to it. It's my baby, and when it's not here, I'm losing money because I'm not selling it. That'll be 100 a day.
Just kind of side, I lean over to Wes and just say, the swoop's not worth more than 35 a day. It's not in any condition for 50.
Okay. So I look back and I'm like, here's the thing. We're doing a package deal here, man. Okay. So what do you say? I take the bike and the speeder and we top that one off at 100. Both of them together, plus an initial deposit of 100 that we only get back if you like the condition they come back in. If we don't return them in mint condition or in the condition they are in, which is not mint, you keep the 100.
How about this? I'll give you both for 500, up to 5 days.
Wes, we probably won't need them for 5 days, but you can haggle him more.
I'm saying this in his ear. I'm kind of whispering.
Yeah,
but it's
we
like a
moved
loud
back
whisper.
to council. So let me
It's
talk
like a
to my
loud whisper
peeps.
because I'm a big guy. Like his big tradition, thinking he's being sneaky.
Wes, I know what these guys love. It's all about customer service. Offer him a 5-star review on the HoloNet. He'll go nuts for it.
Okay. I turn around, look back at the guy. Look, I don't think we're going to need it for 5 days. But I'll tell you what. How about we make it 300 for 3 days? And I can just nab you, man, the best review you've ever seen there on the HoloNet website for this fine speeder emporium.
Let's call it 350, and you can keep them for 4.
Deal.
That 5-star review gets him every time. It's all about speaking the language.
So we part with our 350 credits. We've got
Yes.
ourselves reserved for 4 days. I, looking at the other guys, I'm like, so I think we should swing back, grab, some food, some water, grab some more supplies from the ship, and just boogie on out of here.
Agreed.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, you guys head back to the landing bay. You grab some stuff from
I
your
invite
ship.
Bog.
Bog has, already loaded the ship up. He's just sitting in the cockpit, tapping his foot. I'll be here. Don't worry about me.
You don't want to come?
Someone's got to watch the cargo. You want to leave a ship by itself?
Fair enough, and we all saw what you did earlier, so
Yeah, true.
that's actually a pretty good point. All right, any code name or point that we can use to get in contact with Riyadh? Anything you can tell us at all?
I just know he doesn't like Teemo.
What if more than one person doesn't like Teemo?
Well, Teemo's a Hutt Lord, so I don't imagine a lot of people like him.
You know what? I get the feeling he might find us because everybody else did.
You have a point.
Oh, also, I should probably swing by the Port Authority office and just get that paperwork moving on the
Smart
cannon
plan.
registration.
All right, so as Eso goes over to the Port Authority to renew your arms loadout permit. Bog stops Sskogga and Wes as you guys are headed down the ramps. It's like, look, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't really trust this deal. I don't like it. I don't like what we're having. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. And if you're not back in 6 days, I'm gone with the ship, with the package.
Bog, just so you know, if I come back in 6 days and the ship and the package is not here, I will train and I will work and I will hunt you down. I will take my ship, my package, and honestly, I actually kind of like you, so I probably won't kill you, but I'll definitely take any credits you have on you.
Wait. Is it at the beginning or the end of the 6th day that you leave?
6th day, doesn't matter. Yeah, end of the day, okay? You're not back here at the end of the 6th day, I'm leaving.
Okay, good. If I'm not back by the end of the 6th day, I'm on a beach somewhere. I've already pieced out.
All right, and then you guys
We leave.
exit. All right.
We're out of there.
You head down the ramps. Port Authority business went fine, no issues. It kind of took a little longer because some of the numbers weren't checking out, but they just chalked it up to some, it's Tatooine backwater planet like this. Like, who knows? Bad connection. But
That darn
forged
hollow net.
documents, what? No, and so you exit the hangar bay, you head over to Jago's again, you mount up.
All right, well, I
All
hop
right,
on
we
the
hop
swoop.
in.
I get in the sidecar because I can't drive.
I'm driving then.
And you're off. Eso and Wes, do a quick pilot check.
18. 24.
All right, so yeah, it takes you a good, let's say, 8 hours to get to Anchorhead. So by the time you're there, you're a bit tired, you're definitely hungry, you're definitely thirsty. And so as you park your speeders at the entrance to the city, it's situated against these cliffs. There's 3 or 4 large towers. You see a large palace that's definitely of Hutt structure. And then a spattering of other small buildings and shops just around.
Alrighty. Well, we pull our speeders in, hitch them up to the nearest post, hop off, and stroll down the street.
As we're going down the street, I look at one of the bystanders or whatever. I say,
Hey, buddy, where can I get something to drink around here?
He kind of just glances at you and then shuffles away.
Don't walk away from me.
He definitely runs faster.
Whatever. Wuss. Okay.
so I start looking around to see if I could see any like shop signs that would indicate that they have food or drink or something.
There's a whole line of what looks to be different cantinas, each one sporting a bigger and flashier sign the further it goes down this alley, eventually culminating in one large circular building that is just abuzz with sound and lights and confetti. Yes,
Confetti.
Like,
So,
Lots of confetti.
do you think the confetti place would have some space burritos?
I bet you could find those anywhere, Sskogga.
You're right. The smaller shops normally have the best.
Exactly.
There's this one place called it Burial at Sea Burrito because it was like they were shooting you out of a torpedo. The burritos were huge. Delicious. They got shut down. Health code violations and such. But yeah, so burritos.
I'm down.
so
do
where
you
are
guys,
you going?
do you guys think we should look into Teemo the Hutt to see if?
Well, we can't do that on an empty stomach, Wes. We haven't eaten all day.
Burritos. It is.
All right, okay. We go to one.
You're also losing light, by the way.
That's okay. We'll go in the palace and it'll be light there.
we go to the like one of the not like the crappiest, but one of the crappier looking ones.
The cantinas.
Yeah, the cantinas. See what kind of food they got.
All right, so you go down the aisle for a bit, and then you head into the second one on your left. It's not seedy per se, but it's clean isn't a word you would use inside this establishment.
Real hole in the wall.
There's an Aqualish behind the bar. There's just one bar. It's like a semicircle in the back. And he gargles something to you all that you don't understand, and he points to a table where there's 4 open chairs.
All right. We'll sit
Over
down.
to the table.
you think Bog wants anything?
He's 8 hours away. He's not getting anything.
Well,
As long as the food can hold for at least 6 days.
Guys, I'll be eating it
All right,
on the
fair
way
enough.
home.
we sit down.
Then a skinny little boy comes over. He really can't be more than like 16 years old. And he's got a couple menus that look like they're handwritten mostly. Puts them in front of you. Puts down a big pitcher of water and a few glasses mismatched and such.
I tap him real quick before he walks away, and hey, just quick question. We're wondering here about the big Hutt palace around here.
Teemo, yeah. Teemo.
What kind of goes on in there? Is it like invite only type stuff to get in, or let's say we were wanting to meet Teemo?
Oh, that's real exclusive. I want to. Oh, gee, mister.
Oh, gee.
Jeez.
Jeez. Oh, man. I don't know if we should do this.
No, that's real exclusive stuff. I don't really like troubling myself with any Hutts or their business. I want to stay out of it. I'm just making.
But
a few
surely
credits
you've
for my
heard
mom.
something from.
I appreciate it. Okay.
You can take our orders.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
Oh,
I need 2 space burritos.
okay.
And, hey, between you and me, kid, you seen maybe like a shady looking guy looking to pick up some special cargo?
He's probably seen 12 of them today.
But I'm not talking about like slave trafficking or anything.
I don't
Thanks
think I'm
for
the right-
reassuring him of that.
I don't think I'm the
Sskogga.
right guy to talk to about this.
Throw
Okay, just give me some burritos.
throw 2 more on that order.
Okay, and you, sir? He points to you, Wes.
Okay. I look at these 2 guys slightly incredulously that we're still doing this, and I'm like, I guess I'll have a space burrito.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Carne asada, please.
We have Bantha or Dubak
Dubak asada.
or Womp Rat.
More of a Bantha man myself.
Can I get a Bantha Womprat mix?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
I'll go for that.
All right, he scurries off and comes back, 2 minutes later with another pitcher of water, but then sees he already gave you one and doesn't say anything and just turns and leaves.
I don't think he knows Riyadh.
All right, me neither. Did he bring us our food?
No, it's been 2 minutes.
Oh, well then. No.
These things take
Slow
time,
service. Gosh. All right, so here's the thing. Clearly, anyone knows that you don't just walk into the Hutt Palace, but that might just be what we do.
That's what everyone says. You don't just walk in, but you walk in and they let you in. It's
All
fine.
right, well, so we'll try it.
No, wait, I got an idea.
Do you think he likes space burritos, Teemo the Hutt?
I can tell you that if he wants a space burrito, he's already got a space burrito.
I don't know. If people bring
Do you-
him,
I can tell you that he's already got one.
Wait.
I'm going to
Do
save one of
you
mine
think
just in
he
case.
has like bodybuilding competitions? I used to do that sort of thing back on Trandosha.
Maybe, but
I still got it. I
Sskogga,
kind of like flex.
I've
my
seen
bicep.
you. Your
Still got it.
heyday is past.
Your heyday hasn't. Your heyday is past. Screw you.
So,
I smack him on the head
so
because I'm insecure.
a big Twi'lek walks over. He's dressed all in black. His skin is pretty pale tan. Kind of crosses his arms and he stands over your table, looking at Sskogga. And he's like, "Oh, you want to impress Teemo?"
Yeah,
Ah,
do you have our burritos?
no, I don't work here. Do I look like I work here?
he's not as timid as the boy.
Oh, all right.
Look, you look like the type. I don't know about the other 2. Maybe you can handle a blaster, but I don't see you swinging fists anytime soon.
Not my specialty.
I'm looking to I guessed. I'm looking to sponsor a fighter. Teemo puts on these little bouts, against different opponents, let's say. And it's a pretty big prize. We split it 50-50.
Wait, so you 2 will be doing this together?
Let's split it 60-40. I get the 60.
I mean, you are the fighter, huh? You're doing the heavy lifting. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Good. Won't let you down. If I do, I'm dead anyway.
He holds out his hand. He's like, "I'm Calder.
The name's Croc.
As I shake his hand,
Croc, and your friends."
That's Brock, and that's Rock. We're all brothers.
Clearly.
Adopted.
You know what? Here. He slides over like a little credit chit. Upon closer inspection, you see it's like almost 200 credits. Go to the end. Get out of this dump once you've had your Bantha Asada. And then ask for Jaco. He'll get you a nice room. He'll get you set up. And then, tomorrow morning. Why don't you come by the palace? I'll meet you right outside.
Sounds like a
Okay.
plan. My fighter
Cal-
would be happy to.
Caldor.
Calder.
Calder.
Yeah,
Calder.
yeah.
Thanks.
Right. Croc, Brock, and Rock. Nice to meet you.
Bruh.
And
Brock on.
he nods and leaves. And then the boy comes back with your burritos and
Eat 'em.
yeah, okay, you eat them.
I save one of mine.
And get,
How many
like, a little
burritos did
bit
you
of-
buy?
A little bit of
Two.
salsa. And dang, now I kind of want a burrito.
And then what do you do?
We head to that place he was talking
Yeah,
about.
it sounds like a hotel or inn or something. Yeah.
Or
All
did
right,
say
you head
in
to
or
the-
end?
We'll go
At
to the end.
It's at the end like this. It's like an
Oh.
alley.
But it's probably like a bed and breakfast type
Okay.
thing.
Okay, guys,
headed
we're on
that direction.
Tatooine and Anchorhead. I don't think it's a bed and breakfast.
Whatever, it's a bed.
So you head down the street, and as you enter in, the music is just jiving, and you're loving it. You're feeling it. There's all sorts of bodies mingling and dancing and digging myself into a hole here.
I
Gotta
say,
save it.
okay, guys.
Mingling and dancing and
Fornicating.
Oh, it's getting a little raunchy in here.
Anyway, so
So you head over to the bar where there's a human sitting behind, kind of, leans over on one of his elbows, raises one of his eyebrows, doesn't say anything.
You, Jaco?
Yeah, what's it to you?
Yeah, the guy Calder. Calder. He told us to come by.
Oh, yeah? Got a chit?
Yeah.
I hand him the chit that Kelder gave us.
Oh, all right. VIP. Okay, yeah. Spiral staircase right in the back. Head up 2 floors will be the one on the end.
Thanks.
And I head that way. Actually, first I grab a drink and then I head that way.
All right. You guys are in a hotel room.
No, I never went up, man. I'm downstairs mingling.
Oh boy.
Gonna get my beak wet tonight. Wow.
Could have got my whole life without hearing that.
I checked to see if this is one of those finer establishments that has a Keldor friendly section where I can take my mask off and it's a nitrogen filled environment.
Again, it's Tatooine.
Hey, but they go all out on these type of nightclubs.
Yeah, they have one back room. They have 3 different back rooms. One is for Keldor. One is just kind of filled with poisonous gases that would basically be fatal to humans and other basic species, but like Trandoshans would be fine. Other kind of rough around the edges species would be fine. And then another back room where only a few people go in at a time.
Smells like home. I got that one.
I say, pointing to the one filled with like the noxious gases and stuff.
I go into the one for Keldor and remove my mask. Are there any other Keldor in this
No, I
Keldor
didn't
room
see-
with me?
Yeah, there's one other.
One other Keldor. All right. As I walk in, I just kind of nod at him, make a agreeable face, I guess, because I can see my face, or he can see my face, and just ask him where he's from. Make some small chat.
It's a small talk.
You know what? I don't want to hear it, Wes. Man, this place is great, right?
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good.
How long you been here?
Week and a half?
Yeah, where from? You from the motherland, or
No, I'm from the core worlds.
really?
Yeah, no, make my stint there, trading around. Kind of, got a bad shipment. Ended up here.
So what are you doing? I mean, are you stuck here? Are you getting out, or
Basically, just trying to work my way out.
where you want to go?
Anywhere but here.
You wouldn't happen to be in the market for just some miscellaneous work, would you?
Such as?
Well, I have some colleagues with me here, and we're currently in the business of transporting some cargo, and we just have a deal going on tomorrow up at the palace, just making sure things run smoothly.
Yeah. So, I want your back type stuff.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit more than that. We just could use some help getting in the place if you know any places that are aside from the main entrance, where people can get in not so noticed.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Meet me in front of the palace tomorrow morning.
All right, we'll do.
I think I can show you around.
What's your name, by the way? Or what should I call you?
Giro.
Giro?
Yeah.
Name's Brock. Name's Brock.
Good to meet you, Brock.
Adopted. Don't worry about it.
Sure.
All right, then having my fill of the sauna-esque room, I leave. You can go back up to
Alright.
the hotel room.
Okay. Yeah, so I just retired.
Yell over to Jacko. Hey, man, I'm gonna need another room. Ayo.